Hello everyone, I am your lore keeper. Welcome to the land of gaming and welcome to season 2 of Twisted Oneshots. Now if you're new here, you might not know what Twisted Oneshots is or why it's called season 2. Well, we already did a season 1. If you want to go check that out, you can. But basically, here in Land of Gaming, we do a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, and one of the things we like to do in Dungeons and Dragons is we like to shake it up a bit. So, particularly for Twisted One-Shots, we have decided to do something very special. You see, we put 14 different twists in this hat. Some ideas are from me, and some ideas are from the players. Now, you may also notice that there are 9 episodes this season, as mentioned in the trailer. That is because we have a special episode coming out on Christmas Day. Because of the way that we do week-to-week Wednesdays, Christmas Day is on a Wednesday in our week-to-week plan in episode 4. So be ready for that. Anyway, without any further ado, let's pull the twist from the hat. And today's twist is time loop. Now what is the time loop twist? Basically, the time loop twist is that everyone in our game is stuck in a time loop. This idea, by the way, was given by Luke, one of our players. So, let me explain the backstory of this particular one-shot. See, our players are starting at level 10, and they are placed in the Islands of Kronos, known as the worst islands of the ancient skies. The reason that many people don't live here and it is the worst is because people are not usually nice or open. However, there is a new reason why people do not want to go to these islands. Because now people are reporting that they are seeming to relive the same day over and over again. The 3 players have been called to figure out what's going on, but can they figure it out before the day restarts again? Let's find out here on Twisted One-Shots! Hello,
Showtime!
Showtime.
Great way to start.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Twisted One-Shots, Episode 1, the first Twisted One-Shots that we've recorded since last year, totally. Because we record these in order, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
It's July right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's July.
Don't you know that?
Certainly.
Yes,
I'm so excited for hot dogs tomorrow.
What?
Yup, totally. Alright. Anyway, this is the time loop episode, which was an idea given by Luke last year. And so now we are entering it. A little bit of a thing that I'm going to explain, which is how the time loop actually works. Because I made like an idea for this. So basically, we start at like 7 a.m. And I'm going to be using different types of dice, ranging from a D4 to a D12. So basically, I'll only be using D4s, D6s, and D12s. And basically, depending on the situation, I determine how many hours have passed with the roll of those different types of dice. And then, as it gets its way on to 7 p.m., once we hit 7 p.m. is when the time loop starts again, basically. And so there could be
Groundhog Day.
we technically could be in a run of this where that doesn't happen, and you guys, like, I roll ones a bunch of times, and then you guys get through. Or we could have a run of this where it happens a lot. We're just gonna see.
So
It
everything
is.
we've done, like all of the outside effects of our actions, will reset like they never happened.
Pretty much.
But we'll still have our memories. It's like if we have no idea what we're doing, and we just learn of everything, and then the day resets. It's like nothing ever happened, but now we can immediately jump into action because we know what's happening.
Yep, pretty much exactly like
But,
Groundhog Day is organized.
Yeah, alright.
Yes. Go ahead.
So, this is just 12-hour loops.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Well,
there
there's
is no
no
midnight. Midnight
There
is
is no
7
midnight.
p.m.
You
Alright,
start
so
at
this is
7
just
a.m.,
12
go
hour
to
day.
7 p.m.
Alright, thank you. That's
Why
all I needed. I
7?
just
Why
needed
not
to-
6 to 6?
I just thought 7
That's
as the
satanic.
number. That was like my original.
Because that's sick.
Because
Oh my
6 to 6 is exactly between... 6 is exactly between midnight and noon. And 6 p.m. is exactly between noon and midnight.
I don't know, I just thought of 7. I think that was just the number I chose.
So the afternoon is longer than the morning.
Because
That's good
7
to know.
is heavenly and 6 is demonic. I'm not wrong either!
Wait, when is 7 heavenly? Explain that one to me.
7
It's just-
dwarves.
it's just
Don't
a-
you know that they're from heaven?
What? No,
Yeah.
there's a thing where...
Can't argue with that logic.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Why is the
We are so off.
7...
No, we're not. We're talking about
Significant
Time
Bible.
Lord.
Guys, this is a good
Hold on!
podcast.
Hold on! It's significant in the Bible. There are so many reasonings. Perfection and completeness, the Sabbath, the Book of Revelation, and lunar phases.
Oh, okay.
And,
Yeah.
and
There's a thing on Google.
well, I guess this isn't heavenly, but there's also like the 7 deadly sins.
And I guess also
Yeah,
the
yeah.
7 dwarfs from Snow White,
From
apparently?
And the 7
Apparently.
dwarfs of Skull White. Clearly a sign from God.
I mean, that could have been their intention. This was like, God knows how many years ago.
Great.
We need so much help.
So, yeah. But basically, that's how the time loop works. It's very similar to the idea of how Groundhog Day works. Starts at 7 a.m., goes to 7 p.m. Who feels more ready to go first for, like, before the message came through to you guys? I think, Luke, you are the most
I
ready.
can. Yeah.
Alright.
I have no backstory.
That's okay. Alright, Luke, then we can go Atticus and then Stella. How does that sound for people?
Sounds good.
Sure.
Great.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, you're first. Just kind of explain what you were doing before you got the
Okay.
message.
First of all, hello everyone. You know me. I'm Luke, the Magnificent. And
Oh?
I am definitely not a demon.
Oh, okay.
That's my character name. Definitely not a demon in disguise.
Okay. Alright.
So, like, I'm a monk, level 10, and what I would be doing is definitely not some kind of satanic ritual.
Alright. As you're doing your definitely not satanic ritual, with your definitely not cultists, and your definitely not sacrifice, you you have, let's say, a bird. You have a bird with a scroll on like the leg, just kind of like flies over and perches on your shoulder. So yeah, the bird is just on your shoulder.
Hello, little birdie. Why won't you speak to me? Hmm.
It's just a frickin' bird.
What do you want from me, little birdie?
You see the little thing, little like scroll attached to its leg.
What is the scroll you bring me?
You take it off, and the bird just kind of flies away.
Come back, little birdie!
What'd you do?
I imagined
Stop the
shooting
bird.
fire out of my hands, but I'm a monk. I can't do that, so I just imagined it.
The bird just kind of looks back, and just squawk. Ah. Just keeps going.
I'm reading the scroll. What does it say?
People in this area have been noticing the time loop thing. And basically, something that's interesting about this time loop thing that is explained here is that no one notices it until someone mentions it. Basically stating like, oh, like you don't notice that you're breathing until someone says you're breathing,
Right.
right? And then you start then you stop like auto breathing and you start like breathing uh like you're controlling it.
Right.
And so it kind of works like that in a sense, where the time loop is happening and you don't really realize it until someone says, "Hey, by the way, there's a time loop," and you're like, oh yeah, there has been a time loop. Oh, and it's like, oh wow, and it's like you start like, oh, okay, that's starting to make like, yeah, I've been doing this ritual for like the past 10 days and it hasn't happened.
I really shouldn't have to kill the same person 5 times in a row. That's not usually
Exactly.
how that works.
Exactly.
Y'all
And
need
Something
to
weird's
so,
going
chill.
on.
yeah,
Y'all
and
need to
so you're
I
kind of
mean,
like,
sorry, did I say kill? I meant definitely not kill.
yeah, definitely not kill. Um, yeah, and so you basically get the information, and like a place to kind of go to meet up with the other people who are going to basically like help try and stop this time loop thing that's going on. And so like that's pretty much what the letter says. What do you do after reading that?
Where does it say to go?
There's like like the islands that you have are like 3 islands, and so there's like kind of like a central area, that's like more called like the square, what would be like a town square, and so that's kind of where you're asked to go.
Alright, I head over there.
Great. Um, all right, Atticus, what are you doing?
Yeah, so my guy, William Mick Fancy Pants, he would be in his villa, writing a treatise on the history of these fine lands.
Okay. Um, yeah. Um, you've been writing this history for a while, um, and as you're just kind of like going around, um, yeah, you see a similar like, yeah, it's like again, like there's like a bird that comes down with like a little piece of paper, and it's kind of like sitting on the ground, like looking up at you. Ah!
What a shock! An avian in my villa? Astounding. And I'm gonna grab the scroll off of his little foot.
Yeah, it just and just goes away.
Goodbye, fair avian friend. And what is this? Some message?
Pretty
I'm gonna
much.
open it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get the same message that Luke got, and you kind of realize, oh yeah, I have been writing this history like since I've been writing this a long time. I feel like I haven't finished this. Like you've been on the same page and you haven't finished it. So
Who's
long.
Luke?
Oh, sorry. Definitely not a demon. Um, um, and you've been writing the same. It's similar to like when you're reading a book and like you've been on the same page for like 5 different times and you've
Yeah.
read it again and again. That's pretty much what it
Stop
feels like.
calling me out!
I do that too. I'm pretty sure most people do. But yeah, anyway, so that's pretty much what it feels like when you realize this. And it's exactly the same thing of like, go to the square to meet up with the other people who will be joining you on this adventure.
Okay.
Um, and what do you do with that information?
Why? I must away. And I'm gonna grab my sword and my other weapons and then head out.
Great. Yeah. You go out with your fancy pants, and we're gonna move on to Stella. What was your character doing?
I have the most basic character name out of the
Hey,
three of us.
that is okay. It does not have to be elaborate.
Her name is Anne.
Okay.
She's a fire genasi barbarian, and she's sharpening her. What weapons did I give her? Sharpening her battle axe.
Cool. Alright, yeah. Doing that. As you're sharpening, what are you sharpening it on?
Like a whetstone.
Okay. Like there's like a bird that kind of like comes, like pretty much almost sitting where you're sharpening it, but like not enough to the point where the bird like gets killed by you putting the axe where the bird's head is, or something.
Cool.
That's a definitely not strange way to put it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Myself out the window.
Yeah. So there's a bird there now.
And kind of just pets the bird, trying not to set it on fire.
Yeah. There's like the little scroll again.
She kind of like puts like fire resistant gloves on and takes the letter so she doesn't set it on fire.
The bird goes away. Yeah, one person tries to set the bird on fire, someone else makes sure they don't. Anyway, yeah, you read the letter, same as Fancy Pants, and definitely not a demon. And so, yeah, it's pretty much the same deal. Yeah, you realize that this axe has been sharpened more than any other freaking axe in the whole world. If you sharpen it anymore, it's gonna break like you put a pencil in a pencil sharpener for too long. So, you all get there. It is now 10 o'clock. And
It's
so
been 3 hours.
it's been 3
We
hours.
took 3 hours to get there.
Yep. Time is weird.
Got lost apparently.
Yeah, I had to
hours-
fancy myself.
Hours pass.
What's my
Hours
survival?
pass like minutes in a sense.
Oh yeah, Anne definitely got lost. Her survival's +0.
Yeah. Yeah. Either way, eventually you find your way to the square. And basically, like you meet up with everyone. Do you all still have your like papers?
Yes.
Sure.
I do not.
Okay.
I lost it.
Yeah, you two flip over your papers, and there's like a mini kind of like map.
Mini
On
map.
the other side.
Oh yeah. Map.
Basically, there's a destination that's like, oh, this is probably where all the time loop stuff is coming from.
We should go to one of these places, should we not?
I have to agree with you, Fess.
Yeah.
Yes. Sir.
You like, yeah, you start going through, like, the forest and all of this like, kind of like weird areas. Anyone who wants to can make a survival check with advantage. You can determine who would be best to do that.
Alright,
I have.
let's see what that +0 can do for me.
Well, I was saying is that anyone who, like, you guys can determine with each other who does the survival check of the group.
I have
I had
+4.
+4, +0, and what's yours, Luke?
I am moderately good at survival.
Okay, so yeah, I would say that Fancy Pants.
Atticus.
Yeah.
I'll give
William
Atticus
McFancy Pants the 43rd.
43rd.
Rolls
Yeah,
a 15.
Oh.
15. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're
Mr. Fancy Pants, was it?
Yes.
Can I just call you Mr. Pants? It would be easier.
I'd prefer that you use my full title. First, lord of the area.
No way. That's just way too long. Definitely not. The best you're gonna get is Mister.
I'd
Right.
appreciate it if you'd
Mis-
call me
Mr.
your
Mr.
grace.
Your Grace.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys get through, and it takes about 4 hours. So it's now 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. And as you're going through the forest, as you're getting oh dear, you also hear that apparently. As you're getting closer to the destination on the map, you start feeling this like weird sense of like deja vu, to a like heightened extent. Like you start like seeing images of like things that happened like years ago, and it's like all kind of like appearing in your mind. All of you make me a wisdom saving throw.
God, I have +0 to that.
Stella and
Hmm?
everyone, wisdom save.
Alright.
4,
2.
10, and 2. You all.
I have nothing!
So did Atticus, I believe. You all take
What are you?
you all take 6 points of psychic damage.
I have 22 hit points. Ugh.
Six
Um,
6 points?
Yes. Yeah, you all take 6 points of psychic damage. And it's
I
just
eat that
like
for breakfast.
it's just like a lot of stuff coming at you all at once, and it just feels a lot. But yeah, either way, eventually you do, after like those, like I said, it took about like 4 hours to get through, and you do eventually get through, and you reach this bunker, like kind of building. It's like basically like a dome shape, building. It seems the most technologically like advanced compared to any of the other buildings around. Um, and there's like this kind of, as you enter, there's like this like spiral staircase. And as you go down it, there's multiple spiral staircases that all just kind of go in weird different directions. And so I would like to ask somebody, again, it's probably going to be Atticus, to roll a survival check.
Survivally. Alright, Atticus,
This
take my
time,
advantage.
this time it will be coming from me as disadvantage. Like I'm saying that it's
Um,
disadvantage. So if one of you is giving him advantage, I'm just going to say this right now. It is a straight roll.
Alright.
So it seems like it's
you
going to
want
be
my
straight.
advantage?
What was the
Unless
straight
one's-
roll?
Straight roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, then. Oh, that's a 19.
19. All right. Pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah, you eventually like kind of like looking down like around like kind of like sensing like okay, like this feels like this staircase has been like had a lot more foot traffic on it than this one, or like this staircase has never been used, and kind of like determining okay. And so it eventually like you eventually get through. So it takes you 6 hours, and
So we reset?
yep, because that would get you to 8 o'clock. So as you guys are going down the stairs, you guys like feel something weird happening, and you appear back at 7 o'clock in the morning in the same spot you were. You sharpening your axe, you writing a history paper, and you totally not sacrificing someone to totally not demon.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Sorry.
Do Do we know exactly what's going on still?
You
I
do
don't remember.
all remember because of like being told what the time loop was. You all remember the fact that it exists, and so you have more of a sense of awareness of what's happening. We're gonna start with Luke again. Now that you're back, definitely not sacrificing the person. What do you feel as you like come back to this again?
I definitely do not feel like a demon.
Okay.
I definitely do not feel evil.
Mm-hmm.
I do see that bird coming again.
Yeah,
And
you see the same bird.
I already know what it's going to tell me, so I feel like I'm gonna try to punch the bird out of the sky. Can I try to do that?
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Unarmed strike, let's go.
Bird! No! Not the birdie.
That's a 14.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
definitely higher than the AC of what I determine a bird's AC to be. Let's see.
It takes 5 damage.
It has 1 hit point left. It's
Oh,
like off the
one
ground,
hit
like,
point left.
shaking.
Okay, 6 seconds later, that's 1 round of combat later. I'm gonna try to hit it again. 1 more punch should do it. Nat 20, let's go. Double damage.
Killed the shit out of
I'm
this
just
thing.
gonna say
It
you
takes
murder
10
this.
damage. It takes 10 damage.
You,
Uh,
you punch this bird into the ground and dig
actually
its own
courage.
grave.
Wait,
with
what
your
was it? What was its max HP? What was its max hit point?
fist.
All right, so it instantly dead.
Yes.
Not even just down; it's instantly dead.
Yeah, you punch this bird deep into the ground, and after lifting your fist up, the ground like after like the dirt settles, that's basically its grave. Um, and I'm assuming you go to the square.
Yeah, then I walk out the door and go to the square, try to meet everyone there. Yeah.
Cool. Do
I
you
just really
go,
wanted to kill that bird. I hate birds.
do you go a quicker pace than you did before, or do you go about the same pace?
I walk very fast. I walk
Okay.
at 45 feet per round, so
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I already walk pretty fast anyway.
Cool. Again, Atticus, as you come back into the same thing you were doing before.
The avian.
Yeah,
When
the
will
bird
he become?
comes back down again.
We're doing this then.
So you
And he's
pretty
just
much-
gonna, before the bird even gets into the room, he's gonna be out the door.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so the bird shows up to nobody, and you're walking to the square. Great. And then Stella.
She kicks the whetstone, takes her axe, and immediately walks out the door. Doesn't even wait for the bird.
Yep, the bird again comes to nobody. And yeah, you guys all arrive, only taking 1 hour this time.
Let's go.
Which means that
Schnoz.
we are only at 8 o'clock. You guys pretty much already know where to go, so you're going through the forest again. This time, though, you do not need to roll a survival check because you kind of already like figured out, okay, this is kind of the way to go. And so what I will say is that now I want everyone to do a wisdom saving throw, but with advantage this time.
Okay.
10.
All right.
8.
All right.
I tried to tell you 3 times in a row that I got a nat 20, but I was muted. So annoying.
All right. So Luke is the only one that entirely saves and doesn't take any damage. You guys both take 5 points of psychic damage.
Stepping on a rake.
Stepping on a ring.
I'm so tired. It's like in those old cartoons. where
Yeah,
they
I
would
know what
step
you're
on
talking
the-
about.
their
Yeah.
face. That's what this feels like.
Yeah. Um, yeah, and you go through the woods, which, as before, where it took like 4 hours, it only took 3 hours, now to get through the woods. So now you're at 11. And as you're
Making good
going,
time.
huh?
We're making good time.
Yeah, you get
Or at
to
least attempting to.
the
I
stairs
love how
again.
we are guaranteed, just because of the setup, we are technically guaranteed to fix this in less than 12 hours.
Yeah.
Um,
Because the moment it goes over 12 hours, we reset.
yep, pretty much.
If we get like halfway through a fight, guys on like 1 health, and then
So I will
Reset.
mention
We're
I will
fucked.
mention this. The battle the battle is not like when you get to the battle, you will be outside of the time loop.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, I made it so that the battle would not be included because that would be way too much.
Okay.
But anyway, when you get to the stairs, however, you notice that they're changed. So like the way that they were organized before has changed drastically. And so I'm going to need a regular survival check from Atticus again.
all right. Oh, that's a 14. Yeah.
14. Thank you for that, Luke. 14. That's pretty good. So yeah, you go through um the stair, you find your way. Um takes let me see. Let me just make sure that this doesn't time loop you guys again. So you guys just get under the wire, because it takes about 7 hours. It would have been if it'd taken 8 hours, you guys would have had the time loop again.
Bro!
Um,
So we
so
got 1 hour.
yeah. So you get down the stairs, and what you see, in fact, let me do something real quick. Let's see. To be more accurate to what you guys see, let me show you. This
Oh.
is what you
Oh,
see.
oh.
You all see this guy who is basically he has these long black wings with a purple scythe and these like purple and red robes, and what he's holding in his hand is an hourglass. And you see he like turns around and like looks at all of you and just, well, someone finally reached me. I guess I can stop the time loop. And he hits his scythe 3 times on the uh, hourglass, and like you feel a sense of like magic energy go away as a bunch of like sand comes like it's not like it comes out of you, just kind of like appears in front of you guys and goes into the hourglass. And basically, like he um, puts it down, and he's like, "I am Eon, a servant of Kronos, and I will bring him back." Um, and just like raises his scythe, and as he does, you see these robots like rise up from the ground, and they have basically they have like these red energy batteries that basically where like a heart would be, and he just says, "Clockwork golems, attack!"
Wait. I have two questions. One, your boss is Kronos.
Yes.
Did he approve of you stopping this time loop? Like you're just gonna stop it? That's all we really came here for. We didn't really want to fight anyone. We just wanted to stop the time loop. You're just gonna do that? And you don't answer that. Secondly, how is killing us going to bring back Kronos? We have nothing
that's a
to
good
do with
point.
Kronos.
Your magic will help the sand activate. The
I think
magic
it's
in
worth
your
saying that I'm not magical.
I don't have magic either.
Yeah.
You have magic in your blood. Everybody does.
Well, I'm a human, so I don't know how magical I am. I don't know about these guys.
I literally made a fire.
Attack!
Surprise round!
Okay.
Roll initiative. Cool. First up is going to be Atticus.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge the big hoss.
Alright, yeah, that takes literally only, I think, 5
5
feet of
feet.
movement.
Alright, now I'm gonna attack him with my greatsword twice.
Go for it.
So that's 23.
Yep.
And 17.
Both of those hit.
Okay. That's 12 and 10, 12 and another 12. And then I'm gonna action surge and do it again
Alright.
because I'm a fighter.
Yep,
18,
that will hit.
23.
That will also hit.
Okay. Just in case. Another 12
Alright.
and 8.
Cool. Next would be Stella.
Cool. I'm gonna go up to him.
Okay. You want to be on like the left side? Or the right side, sorry.
Yeah, that there's good.
Cool.
I'm gonna hit it with my battle axe twice.
Go for it.
13
That will hit.
and 18 plus 6. I'm not adding that.
Both of those will hit.
Cool. That's 12 and 10.
Holding 10.
Yep.
Alright.
So 22 damage total.
Yep.
I'll enter a rage.
Great.
I should have done that first, but
That's alright. Alright, you're in a rage now. And then right after you is definitely not a demon.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move up 2 squares, right 1 square. To get within melee range of the boss.
Up to right 1.
Yep, right there.
Yep.
That's good. I'm gonna...
What I find interesting is that you're all melee attackers.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stab with my short sword. 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Take 7 damage.
Alright.
Gonna spend a key point to use Fury of Blows,
Yup.
which lets me make 2 unarmed strikes in addition.
Okay.
22 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Jesus.
First one is 10 damage.
Okay.
Next one is 8 damage.
Yup.
And I'm also going to spend a key point. Wait, no, that I don't even have to spend a key point for this. It's just anytime I hit a flurry of blows, I can have it make a dex saving throw. I'm gonna do that. Make a dex saving throw.
Okay. Alright. 14?
14 fails. It falls
Alright.
prone.
Cool.
We're curb stomping this guy.
Yeah, you guys definitely are.
We're all just like ganging up. We're just jumping this guy.
This is
Alright.
not fair.
Is this the
Let's
end?
just let him get up.
Is this the end of your turn, Luke?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, it is going to be the clockwork robot's turns. So this one's going to move up to you, Luke. How much movement do these guys have? Yeah, they have a lot. Move up to you. Just to check, I think this is enough. Yeah, plenty. Move over here. The one next to Atticus is going to attack an 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright. So that is... Ooh, that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. 85.
To... Definitely not a demon in disguise. Does a... 10 hit?
No.
Cool. And Stella, 22 hit? Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Of course. Yes.
That's gonna be 6 bludgeoning damage because you're in a rage. You can have that.
So 3.
Yep. Luke, does a 11 hit you?
Does an 11 hit me now?
Atticus, does a 14 hit you?
No.
Okay. And Stella, 21, I'm assuming, hits.
Yeah.
Alright, that's gonna be 4. I already have it for you.
Thank you.
Alright, with that out of the way, it's gonna be Eon. He's going to...
Eon has to take its action to stand up, otherwise it can only crawl.
Exactly. And then, as a bonus action, he is going to use... like, I would say there. Yeah, he teleports all the way over there.
Okay.
With Misty Step. Yeah, you see, like, kind of like magic, and then he disappears, and you kind of, like, see where he reappeared to. And so that would be back to the top of the order, which is going to be Atticus.
I'm gonna chase him down.
Alright, you're going to get an attack of opportunity from one of the golems.
Okay, that's fine.
That's an 18 plus 6, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, a little bit. Crazy.
That's gonna be another 8 points of bludgeoning.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah, you get up to him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give him the what for with my great sword.
Alright, go for it.
That's 14.
Alright, that one hits. After you hit with that, just do the damage for that one, because he's gonna use Hellish Rebuke on you. Yeah. Yeah, so make a dex saving throw for me.
Alright, that's not bad for me. Okay, so that's a 5.
That's definitely a fail. 32 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a reaction?
Yep, that's what Hellish Rebuke is.
Okay. Do I still get my second attack?
Yes, you do.
Alright. Well, you best be sure I'm gonna... That's a nat 20.
Alright.
So that's 20 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Let's go.
The robots seem to be still up, though. Kind of moved by anything that has happened. Because they're robots, they seem pretty unfazed. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
I think I'm gonna use, Second Wind.
Alright.
And that's a bonus action, so...
Yep.
20 HP.
Nice. Alright, after that is going to be Stella.
I will attack H then L.
Alright.
15 plus 9.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 12.
Okay. And you said that's to H?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then to L, 21.
That will hit.
11.
11. Alright, I think you should have Frenzy, right?
Oh, I do! I'll do that, but I can only do it after this turn.
Yeah, but you can activate it now so that it's active next
Yeah,
turn.
I'm activating. I'll activate it now.
Definitely not a demon in disguise. Is just now realizing that he has an extra attack.
Yeah, welcome to being a monk.
Anyway, first attack, it's 12.
That will not hit.
Darn it. Okay. Second attack, 22.
22 will hit.
Yep, 5
Okay.
damage.
Alright. That's the one in front of you?
One right near me, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call that one a stunning strike. So I'm gonna
Okay.
spend 1 key point. And it's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. While I'm doing this, I will also mention that, in future episodes, you will see that I have backgrounds. Today, I just entirely forgot, so I'm not doing it today, but in future episodes, I will have backgrounds.
Good to know.
Anyway, that is an 18.
Gah! Okay.
Yeah.
Do Flurry of Blows again.
Okay.
18.
Alright, that will hit.
And 11.
That will not hit.
One of them hits.
Yep.
10 points of damage.
Alright.
And I'm gonna spend another key point to have it make a dex saving throw.
Alright. Oh, that's only a 5.
It is knocked prone.
Great.
That's my turn.
Alright. Blink. That one is going to take its full action to get up, which means that it literally has nothing else it can do. The other two are just near Stella, so they're both going to attack Stella. Only one of them's a 10,
No.
and one of them's an 18 plus 6. So that's 7 points of bludgeoning, so that would actually be 4.
Beep, beep.
And it is now Atticus' turn, so.
Alright, I'm gonna charge back in.
Alright, which one are you going for?
I'll go for, I think H is the only one I really can get to.
Yeah, go for it.
Beep, beep. I'm not alone.
Alright, so that's 13.
That will not hit.
Okay, and nat 1. Oh yeah, I have actually a feature where
Oh,
they take 8 damage every time I miss.
Oh.
Yeah,
What?
it's the new 5.5 rules.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I heard about that.
I didn't do that.
Raise.
It's
Weapon
wild.
Mastery.
Oh, Weapon Master, that makes sense, okay.
Yeah.
So he gets 8 points of damage from both of the hits.
Oh no, that's 8 per each hit.
Okay,
So that's 16.
cool.
Let me use Second Wind again.
Okay,
So that's 18 points.
cool. Alright, Stella.
I'll just hit L 3 times, I guess. 7 plus 9.
That will not hit.
18.
18 will hit.
And a nat 1.
Alright.
It's only one of those hits. And I did 4 damage.
Alright, Luke, it's your turn.
Damn.
Hey.
Short sword attack number 1 is an 10.
Nope.
Took some time to do that math. Attack number 2 is a 23.
Yup.
10 damage from my short sword,
Okay.
and spend a key point to make a con save.
Alright. That's an 18 again.
Gah! And then I'm gonna spend a key point to do the bonus action, Step of the Wind.
Cool.
13.
13 will not hit.
What if I smile like really, really hard. 25.
25 will hit.
That one is 7 damage.
7. Cool.
And it makes a dex save.
16?
So, yeah, it saves.
Okay. Luke does a, actually this will definitely hit you because it's a 17 plus 6.
Yeah, it's...
Alright, that's gonna be 7 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Stella, does an 8 hit you?
No.
And then the other one's a nat 1, so it's gonna hit himself. It's gonna be each hitting himself for... That's gonna be 8 points of damage. You came back in the perfect timing, because it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I will do my one thing. That's a 22.
22 will definitely hit.
And a 17.
17 will not hit.
So that's 8 damage for the miss
Okay.
and 9 damage for the hit.
Alright, you kill H.
Fatality.
Yeah.
Stella, you only got 1 left to attack now.
Hit it 3 times.
Go for it.
3 plus 9, I doubt hits.
Nope,
Nat 20,
that will definitely hit.
and a nat 1.
Nope.
Well then. 22.
22, that's
22.
Ow. To,
I rolled my max.
Luke.
Same thing.
Great, go for it.
First short sword attack is a 21.
That will hit.
9 damage.
Alright.
Points of damage.
Yep.
Oh, and you know what? I'm just gonna make that one a stunning strike. So yeah, it makes a con saving throw.
That's gonna be, 12.
It fails.
Alright.
Almost said the wrong word there. It is now stunned.
Yep, it just
I
kind of
have to
stands
look
there
right here.
stunned.
Stunned. Automatically fails saving throws. Attack rolls against it have advantage.
Yep, so you have advantage on your next attack roll.
Okay, great. So I'm doing 3 more. It's a nat 1 and a 6. The 6 moves up to a 13, which I know misses.
Both of those miss, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows. 19.
19 does hit.
It takes 5 damage, and a 17.
That will not hit.
Whoa. I did not realize it was that powerful. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually, do you remember what number you got on the die?
For the one that I just saved for?
Yeah, the one that was a dex save?
Yes.
Alright. Don't make it a dex save. Make it a strength save. Can you change that?
Yep, so the number now would be 7.
7. Still fails. So instead of being knocked prone, it's gonna be stunned, and I'm gonna push it 10 feet to the right. So now it's between me and L. That way both of us can hit it.
Yep.
So it's pushed over there. And it's stunned until its next turn. That's
Great.
my turn.
Cool. That would be Atticus's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna run down, like, down the middle. 18,
18 will hit.
15.
Oh, that kills it.
Fatality.
Okay. Then I'll move there and then do my second attack.
Go for it.
You have advantage.
Whew, that's 19.
That will definitely hit.
14.
That kills it. You guys kill the last
Fatality.
clockwork golem, and kind of like the energy from this, kind of like it feels like everything makes sense again. And you also do find,
Some gold.
yeah, separate chests that each have about 20 gold in them.
Cool. My character takes one. When we get back, the reward that I ask for is to never be bothered again. Goodbye.
And with that, this is the end of episode 1. Thank you guys so much for
Yes, I-
watching. Please do continue to watch the rest of Twisted as episodes come out. But until then, bye.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Yep.